Congratulations on y'all kid.
Thank you, baby.
That's beautiful, yeah. She got a newborn.
While he was in the feds, you had the baby? Rod just got out the pen, and this girl has a newborn, so that means she was hopping around other people's penises. Shady as... Somehow, some way, you got pregnant.
To be honest with you, it
Carly, what? It's just her business? Yo, I don't got nothing to do with that, but I feel like you want to disclose that.
It's not Rod's child. It's not.
Then whose is it?
It's Kirk's baby.
Kirk who? Kirk who?
Kirk Frost.
What?
Oh, hold on. Whoa.
It's now official. Rasheeda and Kirk Frost's marriage is over for good. And honestly, no one's surprised. After everything they've been through, this breakup feels more like a long time coming than a sudden shock. People often say, once a cheater, always a cheater. And in Kirk's case, it sadly seems to be true. This time, it's Jasmine Washington at the center of the storm again. Remember her? The same woman who caused trouble between Kirk and Rasheeda before is back. And so is the drama. Kirk didn't just reconnect with Jasmine secretly. He reportedly got her pregnant for the second time. Yes, you read that right. It's like déjà vu, only messier. When the truth came out, instead of admitting his mistake, Kirk started acting like he was tired of Rasheeda, pretending he had always wanted out of the marriage. But everyone could see through the act. It wasn't about being unhappy. It was about hiding another betrayal. That's what hurt the most. After 25 years of ups and downs, Rasheeda finally filed for divorce. And who could blame her? Their relationship has been a constant roller coaster, and honestly, it's surprising she held on for as long as she did. From the beginning, Kirk's lies and cheating have plagued their marriage. Way back in Season 2 of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Kirk even accused Rasheeda of cheating on him when she was pregnant, which was incredibly disrespectful and ironic, considering what he was doing behind her back. Then came the infamous vacation moment. Yes, that one, where Kirk was caught on tape cheating. Things only got worse from there. In Season 3, he actually asked for a DNA test to confirm he was the father of Rasheeda's baby. Imagine how hurtful that must have been, not just for Rasheeda, but for her entire family, especially her mom, Shirlene. But somehow, Rasheeda stayed. Many fans will remember the moment she ran over Kirk's motorcycle during a heated argument. That wasn't just anger, that was years of pain finally exploding. And still, she tried to make it work. She forgave him after the first child with Jasmine came to light in Season 6, showing more grace than most people would have had in her position. Now, here we are again. Jasmine's pregnant, and Kirk's acting like this was always the plan. He's spinning it like he wanted to leave Rasheeda, like he's the victim, not the one who caused the pain. But we've seen this pattern before. Mess up, blame Rasheeda, act like the relationship was already broken. This time, though, Rasheeda's done. She's choosing herself, and it's powerful. Fans have watched her journey closely, and many are cheering her on, saying it's about time she walked away. She's been putting her happiness and peace of mind on hold for too long. Now, she's finally standing up for herself. Let's talk about Kirk for a second. For years, he was presented as Rasheeda's supportive husband and manager, the man who would help her build her music career. But behind the scenes, he was making selfish decisions, repeatedly choosing lies over love. When Rasheeda found out about his latest betrayal, she didn't just sit in silence. She decided to make a statement, one the world wouldn't forget. She organized a press conference, dressed head to toe in confidence, radiating strength and grace. Cameras flashed as she stepped up to the mic. She didn't flinch. "Thank you all for coming," she began, calm but fierce. "I have something important to share." The room went quiet. Then she dropped the bomb. Yes, Kirk has been unfaithful. Gasps, murmurs, camera shutters. It was a moment, but Rasheeda wasn't done. She smiled and said, "And now I'm moving forward, with someone who actually respects me." That's when Adrian stepped out. Tall, confident, kind. Everything Kirk wasn't. He stood by Rasheeda's side as she introduced him as her new partner, someone who had supported her during her darkest moments. Reporters went wild with questions. Who was he? How did they meet? "I'm just excited for this new chapter," Rasheeda said, her eyes full of hope. Adrian shook hands, smiled at the cameras, and spoke with calm strength. "Rasheeda and I connected. Naturally. I'm proud to stand by her and support her future." As the press conference ended, the message was clear. Rasheeda wasn't broken. She was reborn. She walked out of that room hand in hand with Adrian, ready for whatever came next. The cameras followed, but this time, she controlled the narrative. Kirk may have tried to break her, but Rasheeda turned that pain into power. She's not looking back. She's writing her own story now, and the world is watching. Rasheeda Frost has finally reached her breaking point after 25 years of a rocky marriage filled with betrayal and heartbreak. With Adrian now by her side, she feels stronger than ever, ready to leave the past behind and step into a future full of hope and peace. After everything she's endured, it's no surprise that Rasheeda is done. Rumors are swirling that she's officially filing for divorce from Kirk Frost, and honestly, who can blame her? For years, she stood by a man who constantly betrayed her trust. Kirk's cheating has been a major issue in their relationship for a long time, and each time he promised to change, he just found new ways to disappoint her. One of the most unforgettable moments came during a trip filmed for Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta, where Kirk's actions shocked everyone. And let's not forget Season 2, when Rasheeda was pregnant and Kirk doubted the baby was even his. Instead of, showing love and support, he demanded a DNA test, something that deeply hurt Rasheeda and humiliated her in front of millions of viewers. Their marriage became even more chaotic in Season 3. Kirk's reckless behavior and disrespect kept piling up, and despite all the fights, arguments, and even dramatic confrontations, like the time Rasheeda's mom, Shirlene, ran over Kirk's motorcycle, Rasheeda kept trying to make things work, but everyone has their limit. Now, after years of putting Kirk first, Rasheeda seems ready to put herself first. She's tired of always coming second to his lies and infidelity. If the rumors are true, her decision to leave him would mark a powerful turning point, not just in her relationship, but in her life. Fans of the show have seen Rasheeda try to balance everything: a difficult marriage, raising a family, and running her businesses. She's handled it all with grace, even when things were falling apart behind the scenes. But this time, people are standing behind her. They're proud that she's finally walking away from the pain. Rasheeda's journey hasn't been easy, but it's been inspiring. She's survived more heartache than most people could imagine. When she found out about Kirk's affair with Jasmine Washington and the child that came from it, she was devastated. Still, she tried to forgive. But the most recent betrayal seems to be one step too far. One night, the tension boiled over. Rasheeda paced the living room, overwhelmed by the rumors she had heard just the day before. Her heart raced. Her voice trembled as she looked Kirk in the eyes and asked for the truth. She had heard something about him and her own mother. Kirk's face went pale, clearly caught off guard. "You've betrayed me in a way I can't even understand," she said. Her voice wasn't loud, but it was firm. The pain was written all over her face. Kirk tried to deny it, but Rasheeda wasn't buying it this time. She crossed her arms and waited, but he had no answers, only excuses and silence. The room was thick with the weight of everything that had gone unsaid for too long. Rasheeda realized then that the man standing in front of her was no longer the partner she once believed in. And so, she made her decision. It's not just about ending a marriage, it's about choosing herself.